Now it's banned me from talking. Now we get into the game. Why, thank you. Alright, guys. Semi-finals. David's Cartel versus Urban Chemical Merchants. David's Cartel. Oh no, it's David's Cartel on the blue side. Oh, on the red side. No, because my stream UI. Who's on which side? Is David's Cartel blue? Cool, okay. Hopefully that's right. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, David's Cartel over on the blue side and Urban Chemical Merchants on the red side. Bans going out. Vi, pretty obvious there. Misfortune, amazing ult. Still haven't seen it being used to great effect in the tournament though. Kha'Zix as well, amazing burst. We did see that on, I believe, UCM in the pool play. Singed is going to as well, and Hekarim. We've seen a lot of Hekarim lately in the pro scene. He does really, really well. Fuwa thinking online is the best way to promote the scene. Sadly, when we do it online, we don't have proof, so a lot of sponsors don't think we're actually doing anything. That's the issue with having online, but it's very difficult to do lands. You're definitely right, Fuwa. Anyway, yeah, that Singed and Hekarim. Who was the last man going out there? It's not even Blitzcrank. Blitz is available, and no one's first picked it up. No one. There are no Blitz players in the house. What's going on? What the hell? Let me see what that last ban was. It was Malphite. Malphite being the last ban. First pick, Tarek out for David's Cartel. Now we do have a Shin and a Lulu coming in here as well. Damn straight. That's some good tasty stuff here.
I think finals best of 1.
Okay, so apparently we're going to potentially have finals best of 1, depending on how quick these games go. These ones best of 1 right now as well. It has been a tough day, very, very tight schedules. That's what you need for a big tournament.
Next time we'll make it like 3 days.
If we can. It's very difficult to. There we go. Do see the Caitlyn and Jarvan pick down. Just watching a video recently, I really hope that David's Cartel pick up an Orianna here. Because to be honest, that is one of the best compositions coming into Season 3 right now. It's really, really strong. And indeed in Season 2 we saw a little bit of it. Jarvan and Orianna. Command Protect onto the Jarvan, into the Shockwave. When he punches in Cataclysm, it's amazing to watch that. If he catches many people in his Cataclysm, it's hilarious. We did not see the Pantheon ban. Maybe they're going to go Pantheon into a Twisted Fate as well. May see a very mobile team coming out. Sorry about that. Fixing up the stream, seeing as the teams had switched places, unbeknownst to me, and yay, the client is screwing up again. Riot does not like tournaments recently. They just don't. All the clients are bugging out. Yeah. Anyway, we're going into the last picks of the day. We do have a Kale, sorry, of the game. We do have a Kale coming out with that divine intervention of hers. Amazing sustain with the heal as well. Great thrashing with the Righteous Fury. In comes a Cho'Gath on Nick Minute. Cho'Gath, of course, in a very strong position coming into Season 3. Ridiculously tanky, and it was a lock-in for for the Pantheon. Going to get the drops on everyone, and they have gone Shen with that combo as well. So a lot of mobility coming out from David's Cartel. They have a lot of lane control and map control, but I'm not sure if they have the team control. Cho'Gath, ridiculously tanky. Jarvan, tanky, Grid Initiate, and the intervention coming out from Kale could really give them the team fight. Not to mention the CC coming from that Taric as well. To be perfectly honest, this is a little bit like watching what we saw before. It was BDL versus David's Cartel, I think it was. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was BDL versus David's Cartel. And that was, yeah, well, BDL tanking up way past DC. There was nothing that David's Cartel could do. So maybe it's going to be the exact same mirror game here, guys, in this best of one, moving into the finals. Right after this, we will be having the show match, which will contain players like players like Volve, players like Rice Cakes. We're going to have Ian Wind, of course, the creator of this tournament, playing in there as well. So it's going to be a little bit of a show match, just a little bit of fun after this. We're going to have a little bit of a fun game. Going to give me a break from casting, and I can just sit there and be like, what are these guys doing? But this game, these guys know what they're doing. But yeah, again, team fights, tanking up for Urban Chemical Merchants, and David's Cartel are looking for a lot of mobility and lane dominance. In terms of the bot lane, I feel like that Taric Cat combo, though of course they've got the burst from the Piltover Pacemaker on $2 coin. Straight out from that, they do have the Taric Dazzle as well, so a lot of control. I have a feel like a lot of ES players are taking out quite a lot if they don't have a Taric to support them, and they take a lot of damage, they take a lot of hits. It's very difficult for them to throw punches out as well with the Mystic Shot if you have a lot of minion control, and that happens a lot when Taric and Caitlyn push hard in a lane. Israel tends to get stuck in a bad position. If he's stuck at his turret, he's never going to be able to shoot a shot off at the bot lane. Unless they want him to, which is kind of silly, come to think of it. They will need to ward up a little bit though, so aggression coming out from them. Potential aggression on the other lane, on Lulu, but it's difficult to say. Top lane, gonna be that Cho'Gath versus the Shen. Sorry, it's actually maybe Kale versus the Shen. Kale maybe going into that top lane with Cho'Gath in mid versus the Panth. Considering Panth is so aggressive, that may be a bit of a better move. A lot more survivability on Cho, but we'll see what they decide coming into the game now. This is the delay remaining, sitting at about 37 seconds now. And so this is the game, guys. It is going to be David's Cartel versus Urban Chemical Merchants. Best of one. This feeds into the finals, so whoever wins this goes straight to the finals. Whoever loses gets into that bronze player bracket. Into the bronze game. We won't be able to cover the bronze game because it will be at the same time as the finals, but, you know, you'll still see some games, and we will see the finals. We will see that grand final, guys. Delay remaining sitting at 8 minutes, going into the into the loading screen. What am I thinking? Big shout out to all our sponsors. We've got Ian in there, LOL TSA, Kaze Bar, Giga, of course, where this is being held, LOL NZ, the creators, and me, Snowy Padre, helping out here, doing the casts. That's how it rolls. Wonder how the BDL game is going. Probably pretty well. Maybe getting updated on that halfway through this game, as their game started pretty quickly. There it is. There's the load-in for the champions. Loading pretty quickly. Again, all of these computers. 5-2 to the other team. Oh, so it's 5-2 against BDL. Damn, that is interesting. BDL apparently not coming up top. Thank you for that shout out, for. Thank you for the information. And we will be moving into the game soon, guys. Again, sorry for the massive delay that we've had. But this is shaping up to be a pretty nice match. They have a lot of potential to backdoor with David's Cartel. Massive potential. Insta pause. League of Pauses coming out again for your viewing pleasure. Look at that Jarvan insta buying that 100 Spaghetti. It was quick. That was one quick Jarvan. Don't know if you guys want me to say it like that. Yavin. I know some people do. Everyone was correcting me on Warwick because I always say Warwick, but it's apparently Warwick. So yeah, I mean I did know that, but everyone in League of Legends says Warwick. Why can't it just be whatever we want it to be now? But yeah, it is Warwick. Apparently that happened. We don't see Warwick anyway in the games anymore. Oh, over in the other game, apparently Donley is feeding aluminium. Why? Here we go. The pause. Coming back out, we do have a vision ward sitting on Tarek early in the game, looking for some early lane dominance, early lane sight. So I'm thinking they will be pushing pretty hard in that bot lane. Elixir start up on top, coming from Crayola, looking for some heavy sustain with 4 health bots as well. If he indeed decides on that top lane, he should be. Not too much coming out from it though. Rejuve bead on Tarek as opposed to the Fairy Charm. That is definitely a different play. Fairy Charm coming out with 3 mana regen. That's doing well for 5 health. So definitely I would consider him doing aggressive plays. He's got 3 health bots and a cookie. And we're seeing the exact same thing we did see against BDL and Cartel. But look at this. Urban Chemical Merchants have warded in their jungle. They know exactly David's Cartel have warded in their jungle. They know exactly what Urban Chemical Merchants are up to. And I don't believe Urban Chemical Merchants have returned the favor. I can't see a ward there. Can you? I can just do this actually. No, they don't have the ward in there. Very dangerous, and we are seeing a back from Nick Minute, I think, as they try to take over this lane. Sorry, this jungle. I'm going to do a generic start out in the jungle. Everyone's starting walls. They're just starting in different parts of the map. What is this? What is this? They're going to go through each other's lanes, just play on the other side of the turret. All the swap outs. A little bit of a slower start coming out from David's Cartel, I do believe. Going to be Smiteless Blue from Pornography. Who will leave the buffs? I have a feeling UCM are looking... No, UCM do clear it. And so does David's Cartel. They want to keep that blue active. They want to be able to go in there and steal it if it comes back up and it's in their range. But honestly, it pretty much is at this point. Wards now down for both teams. They did use the 60-second wards either side. Looking pretty hot with that, and yes, it is going to be Kale against Panth in the mid lane. Kale, of course, having that great range against Panth, but as soon as he hits 2, like now, he's got that Aegis of Zionia. He can dive on her if he needs to, and he can block as many attacks as he wants. Nick Minute up against that Shin, taking quite a lot of hits early game. See if he... Oh no, he did go for Vorpal Spikes, getting that Rupture, I believe, at level 1. As you do, that's a show. Look at that aggression coming out from Shen. He really has the ability to do that. Popping out his Elixir already. Is he going to throw out the Ignite? He does, but he actually flashes away before he commits to the attack. No first blood coming out here. That was a flash and an Ignite burned by the Shen. Flash still available on Nick Minute. Good thing about that is if he lands a Rupture onto that Shen, he can flash in. He doesn't even need to flash in. Still landing those Ruptures. Low on mana though. He's going to have to feast it all back up. Look at that sustain coming out from Panth in mid. 5 health pots. And I believe the same number of mana as he went into that mid lane. Kale sitting just with a flask. They're getting just as aggressive. We may see this jumping from Java. He does manage to make it. Demacian stand it into a Dragon Strike. Not going to be enough. Catching him at his turret. Not off guard. Where's he going from here, though? Will we see some more Barons? Sorry, not Barons. Madrid's Razors. That's it. Are we going to see some more Madrid's Razors coming into this game? We've been seeing a lot of them in this tournament specifically. After seeing none coming out from the EBS and from the online tournament, the Oceanic Gaming one. And no Vi, so maybe no Spirit of the Lizard. Maybe we'll see that on Jarvan. It could work really well for him considering his burst damage, his burst output. Jarvan really wants to get a slip up on this Path because Path has the ability to get really, really aggressive against that mid lane. In terms of farm, we do have just a little bit up on that Caitlyn. A little bit more control of her lane, perhaps. Still sitting with her 3. But in comes Yo Sharkbait, getting shielded by Quank as well. Oh no, he doesn't get the knockout. The flashes go out. Maybe they'll be able to catch someone, but Jarvan has wasted the Demacian Standard. Has burnt the Demacian Standard and the Dragon Strike. The Dazzle goes out on QB as he Arcane shifts just out of reach. Still no first blood sitting in this game at 5 minutes in with a lot of action going on and no Nesibi. Nexus will not be playing again in the main tournament. They have been put in the losers bracket though, but I am unsure if we'll be able to stream those games. I'm sorry, I don't think we will be. In fact, I can nearly guarantee you that we won't be streaming Nexus anymore. So sorry about the UNXT are out of the running. And right now it is UCM versus David's Cartel. Over on the other side, T-Gop or something like that versus BDL. BDL apparently having a tough time in this best of one. There's the ranged aggression from Kale, like we have been seeing. Marge's Razors now going on the Jarvan. So I was right, they are coming out with the Marge's Razors. Not going to be a Spirit of the Lizard Elder. Elder Lizard, other way around, pretty much. I'm getting that wrong. Not the start of a Morale and Omicron, I believe it is just a finished Codex. Where would that be going into these days? A lot of finished Codexes. Very useful item, gets a lot of cooldown reduction. Double the runes now sitting on Panth, not going straight for that Brutalizer, trying to tank up against the Kale on mid, who has a lot of burst to her. She does get an amp tone from that finished Codex. Nash's Tooth, that is right, sorry, on the Kale. Nash's Tooth into a Stinger. Damn straight. That finished Codex. It always went into Stinger, didn't it? It certainly did. I believe so. Coming out with a Vamp Scepter on $2 coins. No backs yet for Israel though, as he's trying to farm up just a little bit over that Caitlyn. Not going to work. That's right, Codex plus Stinger equals Nash's Tooth. I thought it was the other way around. Are you sure? Okay. Double check on that. I keep getting them mixed up. Nash's or Stinger. Nearly coming out with a with an item that I can't remember the name of. I'm not doing good today. I'm very tired now. But I know GP10 standing out on Taraki is building into it, and the jump goes out on Java from Java at top. Wow, that knockout did not land on Crayola, and they're not going to be able to initiate onto it. A little bit of aggression in bot. We did see the Grand Skyfall come out from Tearblood. Not available anymore, but he did seem to put off a little bit of damage. They're regening very, very quickly. And straight up Giant's Belt into a Magic Mantle from Shen, maybe going straight for the Merc Treads. Not too much Jack attack, not as much as you might like. Shout out to Jack for joining on the stream today, thanks. How's it going, X5? Looking forward to seeing some epic EPS matches in 2 months. That is going to be amazing. I'll see if I can jump in and cast some. Want to see the stadium in Australia? That would be cool. Checking out the lands again. Sorry, you're looking for Bun Bun Nessie. It's not going to happen. In terms of lanes here, it's still a crushing defeat. $2 coins Look at that CS compared to Israel. Already 9 minutes into the game. And sitting 30 CS up. That is devastating. Come to think of it, we do see that Philosopher's Stone on Lulu already. And 30 ping going back, probably getting the same thing. Maybe going straight boots. Maybe getting out that side stone early. Nessie. They did get eliminated. I did not interview him. I need to find the Bun Bun. Bun Bun needs to come here. Bun Bun needs to join me on the stream. Stand behind me and wave his arms around. Come here, Bun Bun. Come on. We do miss you. Israel, interesting move coming from QB, going straight for that Sheen. It's a very bold move. Of course, a lot. Oh, he's home now. Oh, Bun Bun just doesn't even care. Doesn't want the exclusive Snowy interview. But yeah, interesting Sheen coming straight out from that Israel. Very, very bold. It does give him early burst in the game, but it leaves him quite vulnerable. Not going for an average blade, not going for a vamp scepter. The usefulness of these items, not going for a zeal either or double Dorans, the usefulness of those items really outscale the Sheen. But he's looking for heavy damage output. That is definitely something that you can do. Here comes the Grand Skyfall. This is why it's something that you can do. Here we go, the Aegis of Zeona going right onto 2 lot coins into... That was surprising for some reason that that True Shot Barrage not picking up the kill. It was taken by Pantheon's Spear. Just a little bit sad for for Israel. Damn. Going up, getting very aggressive against this turret now. Jarvan coming in to save the day. Will Quinn get caught out? I don't know. Does have a flash available. Yep, having to use that. Cataclysm forcing that flash out. Cataclysm back up quicker than flash, to be honest. So definitely a good trade. There are brackets, Jack Attack. I will link them to you right now if I have not closed them, which I don't think I have. These are the brackets currently. This, sadly, it's no longer pool play. We've only got 4 teams left moving into the finals. And this game is part of the semifinals moving into the finals. But next game that we will cast is not going to be the finals. It's actually going to be the show match. And I'll tell you all about that right after this game. Quank getting caught out there. In comes the Shin. Is he going to go straight for the dash? Nope. Just going to get in there, protect the Lulu, who did use the wild growth to survive. So taken down just a little bit. Right now, of course, Jack Attack, Urban Chemical Merchants versus David's Cartel over here in the Semi-Pro League. BDL is versus T-God, I believe, over in the other game. And BDL is having a run for their money. So, yeah. Oh, it's not my say. It's not my say, Bun Bun. I was told you were the guys that were taken out. I don't follow this stuff. It's not my job, man. I just cast. I did help a lot with the organization and with the advertising, but I just cast. I'm not dealing with, unless I've explicitly been told that I'm dealing with it. I'm not dealing with the administration. I have a tight control in administration. I'm pretty hard. I'm a pretty hard ass. So 0-1 in the game, pretty stale. Early, looking for a lot of back and forth. Down goes the Aegis of Zeonia. Zin coming in there, not going for the dive though. What is the cooldown on that? 11 seconds on the Aegis of Zeonia. Tell me if there's a different way to pronounce Zeonia. There might just be. Finals may just be best of 1, guys, depending on how quick these games go. Considering this one, both teams pretty careful. They want to get into those finals. No matter what, they are into the semifinals, but I believe it's only first 3 that get prizes. So if they put into the bronze, it's going to be a hard-fought match. But of course, the bronze will be going on while the finals go on, and we'll be casting the final. That's going to be it. Do let me know if there are any issues with the sound or the stream, if it sounds kind of laggy or if it sounds kind of crap. Of course, you know, we don't have stream settings over here because we don't have over 400 viewers concurrently. Make that a reality and we'll be able to get you stream settings. People will have an easier time. Maybe we can partner with Twitch. I don't know. I don't know. And thank you, Nesibi. Stream is fine. Thank you. Do you mean like super fine? Like special fine? Nash's tooth is up. Already finished. 50 attack speed, 50 ability power. Got 65 ability power. Great shred and cooldown reduction. Such an amazing item for Kale. Brutalizer finished on Pantheon, looking for that burst early game. Those double Dorans were his start out, but he got that early kill. Made it worth his while. Now with Kale level 6 and the intervention available, will it be will there be a change in that lane? Will there be a change in the team fights as well? Oh, there's a cool breeze coming through the windows. Oh my god, that felt so good. we just want to sit here and groan. Oh, me and Jeff Ye over here. Jeff Ye, the stream coordinator today for the live viewers. Special fine. It's sort of mixed with hot air. Yeah, so it's hard to tell. It feels good, but I don't know. Alright. Did we see a dragon go down? No, we didn't. It was just a contest at it. Sorry, I did miss that little contest. Flash going down from... Oh, whoa, Philanthropic. Getting way FaceTime and personal against Tearblood. Popping out the intervention. Not going to get taken down, but got the shred down on him. Going to be a 1-for-1 in that mid lane. No deaths on Kale, but still that kill on Panth. Now Panth is dead. That gold farm will go dead. Sorry, that minion farm will go a little bit more in Kale's favor. Well, apparently 4 people don't think the stream is special fine, Nessie B, because they just left. What is this? LCS? Come on. It's all the LCS fault. Nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. I am burning out, guys. It has been a very long day. Alright, double. So I don't know. It's only Sidestone sitting on Lulu at the moment. Still only Philo on Tarek. Did opt to get out those Sidestones. So his vision wards out early. Nick Minute taking a bit of turret damage, but settling well over Crayola. Very, very well. That's what a Cho'Gath does. Update on the other game. 9-4 against BDL at the moment. Baron and push mid and Hib. Damn, that is looking very bad for BDL. There goes the drop for Pantheon. Nearly manages to get it flashing out of there for that. The slow goes down and Quank is running the wrong way. Maybe getting taken out by the turret. The Ignite goes down on a 3. He's going to get it. Does manage to get away, but isn't going to be a kill from Nick Minute. No, he's going to block the shield. QB taking that damage. In comes Kale, though. They're getting completely surrounded as the intervention goes down on Nick Minute. They have completely isolated Tearblood NZ. Will be going down. Quank is going to be the next to go. Oh, no, what is happening up here? It is going to be QB attacked by that Jarvan. But also Panth taken down just barely in the middle of that. So a big push by UCM. Jumping under the turrets, and now they've cornered QB and Crayola. Will this be the end for them? Down goes QB. Sharkbait is there to keep Kale in the running, and that is it for her. 3-for-1 exchange across the map, across that bot lane. Oh, flash audacious charge onto Joe. Sharkbait manages to accidentally crescent sweep that Caitlyn to safety. Close call on the Caitlyn. Didn't challenge Caitlyn, so managed to knock her away. So close. Tarek wants to get aggressive, but he can't. Nowhere near Yo Sharkbait at the moment. Go 1-for-1. Bring it on. Bring it on. Frozen Mallet. Sorry, Phage. Sitting on that Xinyao. Not going straight for the Locket of the Iron Solari that we have seen across several games recently. Very popular build take, and it should be happening on that Jarvan. Happened on that Cho'Gath as well. He picked up a Locket, and the Kindle Gem is on Jarvan. Look like it's going to go happening. Another Elixir of Fortitude sitting on Crayola. Crayola looking for massive sustain, and the ult still down. Stand United, such a huge cooldown, using it to get into the fight there. Didn't put them in a great position. They got caught very much out with everyone MIA from UCM. And there's a Ruby Sidestone now on Lulu. 3 free wards on the regular sidestone sitting on Tarek. But look at how tanky Nick Minute is. Apparently BDL has lost the other match, so the finals will be a team that I cannot understand the name of because I haven't seen them in the brackets. T-God apparently versus whoever wins this match, so that's quite surprising there. That apparently happens. There we go. The knockup is sitting on Zen at the moment, and they are going in there. Pornography, maybe. Oh no, the Igniter's down on him. Does actually manage to get out a silence, and down goes Panther in the mid lane as well. There's the Cataclysm onto Crayola. Isn't going to be enough. It is Nick Minute taking all of the turret damage. Crayola trying to keep them around the turret. Not going to have that knockup going. Where is it going to go, Crayola? Are you going to survive this? Can dash out. He's trying to keep them in the turret for range. No dash goes out. He is easily taken down. No escapes coming out from Davis Cartel at the moment. They keep getting pushed back and team fought. And I believe there is an intervention on the scale. There is, so no matter what happens. No. Oh, the Stand United just got up 2 seconds after Israel died. That was so close. Seeing that Stand United come up just as Israel went down was so sad. But of course, Shen was not even alive to use it. Just a moment there, guys. Could you check the name on the other team for me? Is it T-God? It is? Try and double check it for me. Because we'll put that up on the stream afterwards. Huh? Cool, just double checking on the other team that won then. That apparently won. I don't know, maybe Fua's screwing with me. He shouldn't be though. He's good. He's a good guy. He's a good man, huh? Ian. I don't know if he's around. He should be around here somewhere. Yeah, Team T-God. I'm pretty sure it's called Team T-God. All right. What do we got going here? 8-4 at the moment with UCM pulling off all the stops. They've got the Divine Intervention. They've got the Cataclysm. They've got knockups. They've got stuns. They've got everything all across the board. And right now, all that David Cartel have are map presence with the Grand Skyfall and and the Stand United. Maybe a Dragon going down, but it looks like Davis Cartel know exactly what's going on here. There's 3 of them down there, and the Grand Skyfall and the Stand United is available, but Blue Team takes the Dragon with no disruption from David's Cartel at all. Dragon down, and that is it. They're going to back out. Surprising. Honestly, Grand Skyfall not available, but they did have the Stand United. They're not going to take it there, and for some reason, my game does not like showing you the scoreboard screen. I do apologize. Nobody even noticing that because nobody's watching the stream. Demacia comes out. It is that Cataclysm jumping on a Sharkbait who did manage to jump out with the flash. It's going to be focused down though with that headshot, with that wind up. Down goes, actually we've got a True Shot Barrage coming out. A lot of AoE damage coming out from Davis Cartel, but still moving in. Trading damage. UCM trading turret damage between their players, putting off a lot of damage. That's 11-4 now, with UCM taking a lot of those headways. 3 turrets as well. Flash coming out from Shen to try and keep him alive, but a lot of power from Nick Minute. Maybe is the Omnom going to go down? No! He does not have it available, just used it before to try and grab Crayola, but it's not going to be enough. Is Infinity Pin going to make it? No! UCM are now sitting in their base. Oh, there we go. They do have minions sitting at their turret, so they have the ability to get away. But is the Audacious Charge going to go out on Infinity? No. No chasing. I keep on thinking someone's going to make a move, but they don't quite get in on it. And yes, it is T-God moving into the finals. Just a confirmation there. Whoever wins this will be joining them. And we may see T-God as finalists. Taking out BDL is no small feat. Taking out Lolminium is no small feat, come to think of it. And apparently he fed, so that is pretty scary to see. Bloodthirster sitting on Pantheon now with that Brutalizer getting very tanky. Going straight to an Iceborne Gauntlet for Israel. Again, very, very gutsy. Going to be waiting off on that Bloodthirster. And straight to an Infinity Edge for Caitlyn. Getting a hell of a lot more credit. Infinity Edge onto a Zeal, so she's going straight for a Phantom Dancer, in fact. Getting a little bit of lifesteal out there. But going to have a very late Bloodthirster coming into the game. But look at that, 2 Lockets of the Iron Solaris sitting on Urban Chemical Merchants. They've got one on that Jabin, one on that Cho'Gath. They're so tanky at the moment. Intervention goes down for Philanthropic, looking for blood on your Sharkbait. He's going to be able to get the knock up. In comes Pornography. Perfect little gank taking him out there. Not enough, and look at that, David Cartel being wiped across the map. Only one left is Shen, who doesn't know what he's doing, stuck in that jungle of UCM. They're going to go for that Baron. Do they see Crayola at all? They do. They've got sight on it. Yep, Crayola not going to go for the steal on Baron just yet. He certainly does Jack attack. Cho'Gath has enough armor to do whatever he wants, and there's the surrender. Extremely quick game. It is going to be UCM joining T-God over in the finals for the Semi-Pro League. First ever season coming out. So we're going to move on to a show match now, apparently. So stay tuned for that. Going to be a lovely, fun match to get you guys all riled up for the finals. Just a fun match where I think we've got Volf in here. We've got Stephen Cook from DCart as well. Sorry, Rice Cakes. Ian Wynn's going to join on, of course. Say hi to that guy. The big dog bringing us this tournament here. And yes, stay tuned for that. We're going to get that game up and running very, very soon. But yeah, would you look at that? It's going to be UCM versus T-God in the finals. What is going to happen with these teams? I don't know. Taking out BDL again. Very, very big thing to do. I don't know if UCM will be able to handle it, but they seem to be playing very, very well in this tournament. They had a really, really good combo this game. And it's not a combo that is often that you see banned out. Not the Amumu. They don't need a Sona in there. They don't need a Malphite or anything. They've got that solid. And you can't ban out everyone, but you can pick out as well. So we'll see what happens. Join us in about 10 minutes when we get into the show match. Don't go away, guys.